even in death. Now, there's a couple of things that you hear all the time. You know, it's one thing you know for sure, death and taxes. And that's for the average person who can't make any money. You know what I mean? They're always worried about the thing that every person worries about, when their life's going to come to an end, but they add the shit that happens on the street or happens in whatever country they live in as part of their burdens in life. That's for a person who doesn't understand how to make money. Taxes can be a good thing. They actually are write-offs. There's a lot of things you do with taxes. Go ask the rich people how they feel about taxes. They hate them, but they know how to get around them. The reason why other people say that, you know, death and taxes is because they can't get around it. But what I'm trying to get through on this podcast, talking about even in death, is even in death, motherfuckers are going to try to make money off of you. You know what I mean? Let me give you the basic game. This is why motherfuckers are so run real hard to be in charge of masters when it comes to music. Because when you're in charge of the masters, you're in charge of the distribution, you're in charge of the music. Now, I brought this up because there's a commercial that keeps being played. I think it's for Jeep. And they keep playing this Michael Jackson song, the song he made even before he died. Right? And I know in my lifetime, you know, I've been around Michael Jackson my whole life. Not personally, but you know, music. And I've never seen him sell his music to regular shit. You know, it's never been a Michael Jackson song selling Twix. Never been a Michael Jackson song selling anything. Right? He probably did a Pepsi commercial or something, but it seemed like it was a video. It wasn't really a thing. So, you know, upon his death, who's ever in charge, they said, look, we can still make money off of his estate if you let us use his song to sell these fuck-ass Jeeps. So even in death, they got you, homie. They coming after your thing. This is why it's important to own shit. There's a reason why you don't hear any Beatles music, do you? On top of shit or selling shit. Michael Jackson owned all the Beatles masters. And he didn't let the music go out. He would just sell regular albums and let motherfuckers keep buying the albums. So he could make money off of that way. But he didn't put it on no Beatles song selling hamburgers. He did this on purpose because you don't want other motherfuckers being in charge of your brand, your shit, and even in death, now that he's gone, whoever's in charge of his estate, these fuck ass keep listening to other people and they gonna have Michael Jackson in death selling you underwear. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So I wanted you to understand how deep this shit gets and why ownership of yourself and your talents is of supreme importance. You will always hear, I think it was in Kanye's rant with you know, I forgot who one boy is of the day, but in this rant he was talking about, you know, this is how the people set you up, how they tell us how you make money. See, you make money, then we go and take your music, and then we go and let them use their music to sell their products. And he was like, this is how the game is set up. Now I'm sure the cat who told him that didn't want Kanye to put that shit out there. I'm sure most of y'all missed that part of the interview, but you know, I'm listening. You know what I mean? I'm listening to when cats think someone's crazy, but he's ranting because, hey, this is how the game is unfair. Let me tell you how. And since some of y'all cats, you know, Kanye is, y'all be worrying about some old emotional shit about what he is and how he acts, and I got nothing against the brother, man. Hey, we all have some people in this world who, you know what I mean, act a certain way and act out and all that. That's just his personality. That's that man. I'm not worried about that. But what I want you to understand is, he was trying to explain to you that, look, they want us to produce a theme song so we can have it for when the Lakers win. If you're in Los Angeles and you know when the Lakers win a big game, they always play that Huey Lewis song, I Love LA. This motherfucker getting paid over and over, millions and millions of dollars, I Love LA. Right? Because the Lakers have now adopted that song as part of their winning song. When we win, I Love LA. Right? And it's a great song. Shit, I've been singing it my whole life because the Lakers been winning my whole life. But the thing is, I want you to know that this is just a tactic by someone who owns it. Huey Lewis probably making 10 cents on a dollar. Let's say 20 cents on a dollar. Somebody else, Time Warner or whoever owns the masters, making 80 cents on a dollar. This is why motherfuckers are so into owning their masters. You understand what I'm saying? and I'm using the masters because a lot of y'all in music and y'all understand music because this is the business we all see on the street. We hear it, we know people who are part of it. So this is why they're going after, you know what I mean, the ability to retain their ownership of their stuff. And also the ability to use their own stuff as they see fit. Jay-Z bought his masters back after he left whatever, Def Jam or whatever, when he became president. Because he wanted to control his shit. Isn't it funny that he had to buy his own shit? I mean, that's a story in and of itself, that he had to buy his own shit back that he sat in the studio and created. He had to buy his own words back because the other people over there were going to take his shit and make Jay-Z sell, you know what I'm saying, Sharpie markers if they could. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that even in death, this shit don't stop, homie. If you don't got the right people around you, making sure they don't have your ass singing retarded ass songs in the future. You understand what I mean? You're going to end up fucked up. You're going to end up, you know what I mean, singing some old weird shit. They use it all the time, homie. They take songs from way back or whoever, and whenever they want to sell a new truck, it's a country song. Whenever they want to sell a new so-and-so, it's, you know what I mean, some new toothpaste, it's some happy song. Whenever they want to sell a new house, they sell some old white person playing some goddamn guitar song. I mean, the music industry is a theme to a lot of people's hustle. And I don't want you to think it's not a theme to my hustle. I enjoy the music. You know what I mean? It makes me feel a little bit better, hyper, whatever. You know, I don't listen to that gay-ass rap music. I like to listen to some more hardcore shit. It gets the aggression with me. You know what I mean? But I ain't trying to, sell my shit using their shit. Now, and let me tell you how lucrative this shit really is if you're not paying attention. Even in death, motherfuckers are getting sued for using the likeness of it. Now, recently, maybe a year ago, I guess now, they had that hologram of Pac at Coachella. You know what I mean? That shit went all over the internet, right? I mean, all over. Oh, shit, this shit literally looked like Pac is there. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there thinking, damn, man, even when this motherfucker died, man, motherfuckers are trying to use his likeness, you know what I mean, to help push Coachella. To help push, you know what I'm saying, other people's shit. This motherfucker can't even die. You think his family made money? Probably so. But they got Pac at some fuck-ass concert that I'm sure nobody black really attended. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that, oh man, next year I'm going to go to Coachella. It got motherfuckers knowing what the venue was. It's like free advertising on a dead man. I want you to realize that this is what's really going down, man. This is the importance of owning your shit, because the devils will come to manipulate what you are. You don't think that they would manipulate Martin Luther King speeches and shit to make you go and buy Buicks? The only thing they can do is say, in honor of the Martin Luther King Day, Buick gives you $20 for some bullshit. They want to turn Martin Luther King into the 4th of July, the 4th of July special. You get a rebate on a new fucking Honda Civic. I mean, if they could, they would, homie. If they could take Malcolm X, they would. If they could take anybody that black people or any group really responds to or holds dear. You don't think if Jesus existed and was really this white man that they say he is, that they wouldn't use Jesus? If I could, I would make Jesus stand next to my shit. Even though in death, they're gonna use this shit. So the game is deep, young partner. I mean, it's important to own shit. And there will always be prostitutes in this game who don't mind. Well, the money is just sitting there. They don't mind. They don't see the reason for ownership. When you don't have the right mind state when it comes to chips, homie, you just get fucked in the ass. I mean, I'm even saying fucked in the ass, no homo, all this shit for a long time. You probably saying, that motherfucker just love talking gay shit. Nah, man. I'm trying to give you the visual. To the real, homie, to what's really going down, to the physical. You understand what I'm saying? You own this shit, and you let other motherfuckers use your shit, and you get a piece of it, a small piece of it. No different than when I jumped on the motherfuckers from the Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'll take your company to 50,000. Damn, man, you already making money. Who gives up half of their ass, homie? You dig what I'm saying? I mean, it's just amazing the kind of dumb shit that goes down just to be part of shit. You know what I'm saying? But even in death, young homie, they coming after what you created, homie. This is why there's copyright laws and trademark laws. And they're in here for a fucking reason. To make sure random devil from whatever record company, from whatever house, from whatever neighborhood, from whatever group doesn't come along and say, I'm going to steal Jay-Z's hook. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to steal part of his rhyme and make him sell bricks. It's important to control what you create. Even in death, they're coming for you, homie. Ask Michael Jackson. Or ask his family. This motherfucker's selling goddamn Jeeps. It's just amazing to me. I've never seen that motherfucker sell some bullshit. Why would he attach his name to a goddamn Jeep? Why not a Mercedes, BMW, a Bentley? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a perfect summer car. And you know what I'm saying? When you go to work or when you hear motherfuckers singing this song because they love Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson has given them, in death, popularity. And now here I am, you know what I'm saying, on a Sunday morning telling you something for Monday morning. You know, about this fuck ass commercial. So it worked. You understand what I'm saying? It's just amazing to me. But the game is deep. And you should own your shit. You should own your likeness. You should strive to make sure you lock down everything. Now there's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfuckers who are the devils to the game, who say, you know, in order for us to do something, you know, we have to have some ownership. And why? You didn't make it. See, in this game, when you don't understand business, let me explain this to you, because I know I said it before, but I have to make sure you hear it again. When Microsoft needs advertising, they go to an advertising agency. The advertising agency gets money to set up a new Microsoft commercial. They don't get part of Microsoft. You understand? When McDonald's has a commercial telling you to get their fuck ass burgers, when they sell hamburgers, when the advertising company comes along, they don't get part of McDonald's. So when you see these companies or these TV shows and we'll help you do this, we'll help you do that. That's usually for a regular business, someone they go and hire. They don't give up their ass. They don't share a cheek with a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So even in death, homie, you gotta protect your shit. You gotta tell your kids or tell whoever's in charge, your wife or somebody, we already 100 million strong. Michael Jackson got plenty of dough. He owned the Beatles collection. It's just money rolling in forever on this motherfucker. He made classics. Music running all over the world, motherfucker still downloading his shit. Still making money. So why would someone in his group, in his camp, you know what I'm saying, trick off his shit like that? I'm just letting you know, man, it should, even in death, young partner, they coming to take advantage of what you created. Your likeness, your voice, your insight, your education, anything that these devils can rape from you, homie, they will. It's like I said, I'm using music primarily because y'all understand music. But this shit goes down in everything, homie. You understand what I'm saying? It's a matter of you learning how to make money off of your creation. Now, when you see these things, like, and I'm going to use another Shark Tank example. It's always one dude, I don't know his name, where the dude always says, you know, I just want residuals. You own the shit, we going to make residuals. He's giving them a business point of view, meaning, you can own the shit. See, the other dudes want to take your ownership. I'm not taking your ownership. I want to make 6 cents extra every time it moves, every sale. He's a smarter man. Now, on a TV show, they make him look like he's a jackass or he's a devil because he's willing. Nah, he's smart. If I can make a penny off of every pack of Annihilators and let your crazy ass keep the company, that's cool. And to me, that's always been a better deal. It's just that you got to watch out when the motherfuckers say in perpetuity, that means forever. What did I tell you about rich people and money as it gets in a higher position? They changed the game. They changed the names. So yo ass say, what is perpetuity? It doesn't sound bad as forever. And if you don't know what forever is, you end up losing. Because this motherfucker going to take a penny off your shit forever. Remember what I'm telling you. A lot of this shit is, you got to know the difference between when a business and you're in business and you need someone to do something for you. A marketing agency is hired, not part of your company. A bank is pretty much, they loan you the money. If you give up part of your ass, that's your problem. You know what I mean? It's a thing they want to have skin in the game, and the main reason why I tell you it's so evil is because they're coming along trying to take pieces of your empire. And most of the time, yet the valuable parts of your empire. So it's just a difference on how you go about doing. But even in death, homie, that's how long you are big you have to think. Even in death, they're coming to take your shit. This money thing, man, it's the fluid that moves the devil's world. And we are in the devil's world, so you have to pay attention to how this shit's going down. But they will wait for your death. They will make you go crazy. They will do whatever they need to do to get access to these chips. And if y'all haven't been in business, y'all haven't seen the high level shit that I've seen where motherfuckers are waiting for their husbands to go crazy so they can take over the empire. The Clippers are doing that shit right now. The wife is crazy than a motherfucker, but she got that motherfucker to be proven. If you read the story of how this motherfucker really lost the team, and you'll see that the wife got the lawyer to say that this motherfucker is insane. Since he's insane and incapable of running the trust, she's now in charge of the trust. Since she's in charge of the trust, she sold the goddamn Clippers for $2 billion. This chip game is a monster, mother. You gotta really be on top of it, because motherfuckers will come and take your shit because of the words you wrote in your own trust. And if you would have had your chips outside of that trust, these kind of situations don't happen. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to be aware. The lawyer and them set up a damn, like a medical, screening, like, a checkup for this motherfucker. And then it was a whole setup. I mean, if you pay attention, there's a setup to this shit. That's why that motherfucker's so mad. It was a setup. They got him to say, yeah, I'm incompetent. Since he's incompetent, he loses the Clippers. His wife gets it, sell it for $2 billion. The NBA is happy because they say, we ain't dealing with this crazy motherfucker. And now we got a billionaire buying into our game, buying into our franchise, buying into what we do at the NBA. I just want you to see this shit, young partner, because if you ain't seeing the bigger picture, you think we talking about small potatoes. You think that this shit, oh man, when will I get to rest when I go? Hey, coming after these chips is a gauntlet, homie. It's the throwdown of your neighborhood. It's a gang fight, shit. Whenever these motherfuckers see or sniff or feel that one motherfucker's making money, they show up. I told you when I started the business, when I didn't have no money, motherfuckers didn't send me no mails. When I started getting closer to real chips, then the motherfuckers was sending me emails. People calling me, asking did I want to invest with them. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Get your devil ass away from me. You know what I'm saying? But the bank started handing me more money. Hey, Freeman, we'll give you a better life. I mean, goddamn, motherfucker, the banks giving me money? Saying if you sign these documents, we're going to give you this. So I want you to know, this shit non-stop. Even in your death, young partner, they will still come. Ask Michael Jackson. I haven't seen him do any fuck-ass shit to James Brown. I'm pretty sure he got his shit locked down even in death. Elvis, they pimping that white boy to the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But he probably making money off of it. Because nobody want to hear that shit anymore. But a couple of motherfuckers keep thinking, that's classical. Music is the easiest way for me to tell you so you can understand this game. But it happens all the way around. Motherfuckers are trying to control your likeness, trying to do 360 deals on your ass and control everything you do. And tell you, okay, we could put you on a soda can. And let's say T.I. got a 360 deal or something. I don't know these things, I'm just saying. But let's say T.I. has a 360 deal and this motherfucker stopped making rap music, but the white boys in charge of this shit say, T.I., we want you to sell chitlins. T.I. chitlin. I mean, they can, he sold them their rights to do that shit, he can do that shit. Now, I'm sure a lot of cats have some say, but that's the monster players who got saved. The regular dude who got a 360 deal and nobody heard of, man, you got raped. So it's a thing that I want you to understand about these chips, man, that even in death, they trying to control you while you on this earth, and then they trying to control your likeness when you go to heaven. If you turn out to be Jesus, then they hit the jackpot on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That book's still selling. You know what I'm saying? Nobody own that shit. I should make Bibles. I've been seriously thinking about making my own Bibles. Like, hey, it don't matter. Just copy the shit. It ain't copywritten. It's hundreds of years old. I should make my own Bibles and sell them. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's a good market for it. Even in death, they still come to make chips off your shit. And I might do it too. You might see Freeman's Bibles. Homie, I'm going to put my name on it, Freeman's Bible. I'm going to put it at the bottom, like, by Freeman. Published by Freeman. so y'all can go pick it up. But check it out. Even in death, you need to be thinking. On your way out from this earth, train your kids. Don't have them over here selling Jeep cars on Michael Jackson songs and shit for the summer. Next time, partner.